Before the Kelowna Rockets' Eastern road trip, they'd lost only one road game all year, way back on October 8th in Spokane. So these teams in Saskatchewan and Manitoba should consider that a fair warning. The trip started in swift current where the Rockets mounted a third-period comeback. Down 2-1 with only 3 and change to go, Zach Franco jumps on a rebound and buries it. And then on a power play, a Damon Severson point shot is redirected by Ryan Olsen with just 1:08 left. Colton Heffley adds an empty netter, and the Rockets stun the Broncos with a late charge. The next night in Moose Jaw, the Rockets come out flying. Miles Bell tips a Cole Martin point shot just 7 minutes in. And then a pretty passing play, and Jesse Lee spots a wide-open Nick Merkley, and his 8th makes it 2-0. But give the Warriors credit. They bounce back, and Scott Cook's first of the season brings them to within 4-3 with a half period still to go. But with 5 minutes left, Carter Rigby, with his 4th, restores a 2-goal lead. Ryan Olsen adds the empty netter to make the final 6-3. 2 nights later, the Rockets are in Brandon on Teddy Bear Toss Night, and the Wheaties don't keep their fans waiting long. Rennie Hunter's wrist shot eludes Jackson Whistle just 29 seconds in. Rourke Chartier, with a nice solo effort, squares up the score 4 minutes later. And then Tyson Bailey spots Chris Schmidley open in front, and his 4th makes it 2-1. In the second now, when Brandon has a 3-2 lead, a scramble in front of the net, and Franco is Johnny on the spot. His 8th evens it up once again. Peter Quenville scores at 17:40 of the third period to give the Wheaties a 5-3 lead, and this game looks over, right?
Temp was tracked down by Chartier, thrown back toward the net off a leg, comes side of the goal, and Olsen slaps it in. Mayer knocked it away, it comes to Olsen, quick shot stopped by Paperny, loose pocket, chance, they score! Miles Bell puts this one in. Breakaway chance, Miles Bell in, score!
2 goals in the last 38 seconds, and the winner in OT stuns the hometown crowd. The next night, the Road Warriors are in Regina. 2 quick goals gives the Pats an early lead, but on the power play, a Mitchell Wheaton blast cuts the lead to 1 through 20 minutes. Dyson Stevenson would give Regina a 4-3 lead. It stands up until late in the third. With about 3 minutes to go, Tyrell Goulbourne's shot banks in off Bailey, and once again the Rockets have rallied to force overtime. And then, in the extra frame, who else?
Drops there first, Miles Bell. Bell shoots, he scores!
The former Pat with his 15th, and the Rockets have now won all 4 games on this trip. But they aren't done yet. Although they do fall behind quickly 2-0 once again in Prince Albert, Riley Stadel cuts the deficit in half with a power play wrist shot with 5 minutes left in the first. Jordan Cook was solid in this game. Here he stops Tim Van Stone on a penalty shot. In the second, he stops another one.
Now here comes Daniluk weaving. Now hits the middle, but a pad save again.
That seems to fire up the Rockets. Bell with one hand on the stick bats in a rebound on the power play. And the Raiders retake the lead, but Merkley scores a beauty to tie it up at 3 early in the third. And then Bailey jumps on a rebound. And now the visitors have their first lead of the game, and they make it count. Goulbourne adds the empty netter to make the final 5-3. 2 nights later, the Rockets wrap up their 6 games and 8 nights road trip in Saskatoon. Rigby makes it 1-0, and that's just a warning shot across the bow. Bailey beats Alex Moody after the Blades tied it up. Chartier would add another for a 3-1 first period lead. In the second, a weird bounce beats Moody. Franco gets credit, his 10th of the year. Wheaton makes it 5-1 and then sets up Bell for his 17th. Rigby would add another as the Blades get punished 7-1, outshot 51-28, and the Kelowna Rockets put an exclamation mark on their road trip. 6 wins, now 13 straight on the road, a club record and second longest in league history. The Rockets' record at the Christmas break, a staggering 28-3-0-1, and that gives them the number 2 spot in the BMO CHL Top 10 rankings. Now that should make for a happy holidays for all of you Kelowna Rockets fans.